Support your locals, starting with Space Smoke Shop, located on 125 East Pennington Street, Tucson, Arizona. They have a great deal for students, 25% off all glass, now until September 20th, 2013. Be sure to tell them you heard about it on the GMR Podcast. See you soon. At the beginning is
all right, so in the beginning there were
16
house guests. And now there's 7 now, but as of yesterday there were still 8.
There's 6 now, isn't there?
6.
Or maybe my count
Start
is
naming
off.
them.
That's right, because Alyssa's just by herself. She's not part of the exterminators, nor is she part of Macranda.
They ought to bring her into the
They
exterminators. Well, she's never going to be Macranda. Macranda is Amanda's like, I've always been on your side. I had your back. She's never had anybody but, I guess she's had Andy's back, because Andy's the best snitch in the world.
It's true.
But now we're starting in the middle.
Well, we're getting all over the place. But
It's Big Brother. And
welcome to Big Brother.
This is the GMR Podcast with Gene and Marty.
Yep.
Ray is
off doing Ray things.
He's being Ray. Yeah. Call him crazy.
Out in the world.
Because he is. But, so we're going to talk more Big Brother. Maybe this might be, if you're not up to date in Big Brother, you might just want to skip this one.
Yeah, this is like last time, except probably the whole 30 minutes will be.
We have no Ray limitations, because Ray doesn't enjoy it as much as we do.
And we only got about approximately 3 weeks left of Big Brother, but
it's getting pretty tense.
As you were saying earlier, you could probably just spend year-round watching one country's Big Brother after another. You would never have to stop watching Big Brother.
Or, let's say if you just watched the After Darks. They used to be almost 3 hours. Let's say you just watched an hour of Big Brother every day.
That'll keep you busy.
You might make it all the way through a whole year before the next Big Brother starts. It's possible.
It could be.
But you showed me some celebrity Big Brother from England.
Yeah, stuff
just
that
really hard to watch.
Yeah, very, but it has Screech on it.
Screech.
He's one of the celebrities. Yeah, I couldn't follow it. I feel like if I watched from the beginning, I'd probably be able to figure out the rules and whatnot. But it's strange because people call in and they vote out people from the house. It's not like here where they vote each other out of the house. And I guess that just must be a cultural difference.
Well, they have different rules. You look it up on Wikipedia. I was reading that stuff. And it's they have, I don't know how many. You should look it up right now. Wikipedia Big Brother while we're doing the podcast. There's Big Brother all over the world. Big Brother Brazil, which would be really, unless you understand Portuguese, and I doubt that many, I don't. It's a good language, I reckon, Portuguese. It's not Spanish. But there's Big Brother all over the world. That'd be fun to be multilingual, just to watch Big Brother. But they have different rules in every country. But we're really not talking about what happened this year in Big Brother. We're looking up stuff. Woo! So, do you see Ric Flair on a Celebrity Wife Swap?
Oh, that already came on?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty awesome, bro. It's pretty awesome. And then I just saw him on this show called Lizard Lick Towing. You seen that? It's on True TV. So I'm thinking Ric Flair's kind of, like his wrestling career is kind of winding down. So now he's just doing reality shows or things like that to, you know what I mean, keep himself out there because he's Ric Flair.
Yeah.
And people want to see that. Oh, no. See, here's where our third person comes in handy.
Well,
'cause
you got
sometimes-
me. You got me reading shit.
I know
now.
I do. I know I do. It's my fault. It's my fault. So I need to step up, and so there are no lacks because I need to be that professional.
Well, it looks like in Germany they had a 6th season that ended after 363 days.
Wow. Wow.
It was Big Brother: The Village.
A whole year's worth of Big Brother?
Yeah. So that's I gotta
how
stop
much-
looking that up. That's
Okay.
too much information.
Wow. Just think of. Wow.
Perpetual Big
So
Brother.
there's everything out there. Why on the Big Brother England or whatever the heck that was called? What was it called?
That's Celebrity Big Brother.
They were saying fucking shit and all kinds of stuff and talking about blowjobs and stuff that it'd be totally censored here. We'd
Yeah.
never hear any of that.
It wouldn't even make the After Dark.
Not it would have on Showtime. It would have made it. They didn't censor anything when it was on Showtime.
Yeah.
But TV Guide Network is on every cable system, every satellite system. So, but what are you letting your kids up at that time of night for?
Exactly.
Why are you watching a show that's supposed to be uncensored if you're going to get offended when they say words?
Yep.
Because isn't that what censorship is? Clipping out words and ideas?
Pretty much. Now, what I noticed about the Celebrity Big Brother, the UK, from what I saw, weird twist. They took 3 contestants, stuck them off to the side, and let them observe the house for a day or 2. And then they decided who went up on the block. Then they got to go into the house with everybody else, unbeknownst to those people that they had been watching them or had put them up. They were told that the audience put them up.
Explain that. What do you mean they went into the house with everybody else?
They were then put into the game with the other 8 contestants.
Oh, they put in half the house?
Yeah, they put 3 of them off to the side.
All right, so
and they're
they
the
put
cult of celebrity, they're calling it.
So they put in half of the house for a day or 2, or
Yeah.
8 people were in there for 3 days, and then 3 days later they put in the other.
Then here comes
the rest of
people.
the house guests.
Yeah. And they didn't know that those 3 other people were watching the other ones.
What about the 3 people? And of course, before you go on the show, they keep everybody isolated, so you're not allowed to talk to anybody. You have a handler.
Yeah.
Anytime you go out, you're not supposed to really.
I suppose if I'd watched the first episode, it would have made more sense than to just jump in where it was.
Oh, like I said, there's too many Big Brothers. We start thinking about other Big Brothers, we're going to lose focus on this Big Brother.
That's true. I'll be sucked into that one.
All we'll be talking about is fucking what Screech do this week. Holy shit, I think Screech is going to win. That reminds me of the season where Evil Dick was on the show.
Yeah.
'Cause they were up there in the HOH room watching the monitor. And they were related to the 3 of the people, they had a relationship. 3 people had a relationship with 3 other people in the house.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it reminds me of. There was no 3-day buffer where Evil Dick is just sitting there
watching and prejudging and plotting against, and so it kind of puts the rest of the house at a disadvantage, I would think. But the house guests don't vote each other out there. It's the viewers who do it. So kind of like Big Brother 1 in the U.S.
I don't remember. I believe in Big Brother 1, though, that the HOH nominated people.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I think that's always been the case. That sounds about right.
But it sounds like I read on Wikipedia that other countries, the whole house votes on who's going to be
nominated.
Mm-hmm. So I don't even know if that's the case. Being HOH, I don't even know what the significance of that would be. Besides, you get to sleep in a nice room and get stuff. And other people resent you because you're getting stuff and I'm not getting stuff. Why are you getting stuff? I wish I had stuff.
Well, Gina Marie got stuff.
Oh, sure.
She just won that competition with the putting your fingers through the fence and moving the eggs.
I have to agree, though, that Alyssa had probably the worst HOH basket. I guess it was great for her because.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But it wasn't that. Who said that? Do you remember who said that? I try and watch these back a couple times over just to totally absorb that stuff. And one of my favorite things to do is watch Big Brother After Dark and drink beer. Oh, that's fun. That can be real fun.
I could see how that would enhance the program.
Especially if they're drinking. Why, I feel like I'm in the room with them. Especially if they're playing games, because it's not all what you see on CBS. Everybody bitching at each other. Yeah. There are a lot of downtime, where you can't be actively hating on people.
Yeah, they're just sitting there bored out of their mind.
Yeah, and they're just trying to pass the time playing games. And you got, people you wouldn't expect to be talking to each other. They're hanging out.
They would never expect us to be working together.
No, of course not. But paranoia runs rampant in that place. I tell you. You think you could handle it, Marty?
They still think Judd is somebody special, that he's got some trick up his sleeve. Yeah.
You watched a recent After Dark?
Mm-hmm. And there's Amanda talking about, I just know it. Watching these After Darks makes me think I would go out of my mind in that house, but that's just the beginning time where there's too many people. You start thinning them out, and you get to that you're just sitting and staring at the walls period. I'd probably do better once you got to that.
Oh,
but
the
beginning where everybody's loud and being all, it's just like, oh, shit. Did I just join a fraternity? In a way, you do. So, but it might be different if you're actually in there. So
it's
just
true.
Living on a giant soundstage / house
for a quarter of a year.
Mm-hmm. Volunteering to go to prison on TV. And if you fuck up, the warden will put you on slop.
And then the really hardcore people.
Big Brother Jail Edition.
Let's see. Rachel came back to back.
Well, we can send you to jail for 6 months, or you can go to the new Big Brother Prison Edition and compete for parole and prizes.
I'm so excited about this Big Brother. I tell you.
This has been one of the better ones of the last 5 years, I'd say. Harsh and mean, yet interesting. They kicked Aaron to the curb last night.
Like, remember when Helen came in there and she was just all pumping her up? Like, you think you want to be like Janelle? You're better than Janelle. All Helen ever did was grab people by the wrists and then shake their arms and make them feel good, pump them up. Literally pumping, literally. Exactly. Literally pumping them up. Everybody. And that young girl, she totally bought into it. Nobody's ever said those super nice things to her. Helen's the nicest person I ever met. She's great. She's awesome. Or I don't remember exactly what she said, but she was really taken with Helen. Helen is a political consultant, so her job is to manipulate people's minds and emotions.
Yep.
And then when it got back to her, her lies, she just totally cracked.
I don't recall, she said a few times.
Yeah, just walked away from
the old
Jesse.
Reagan line.
Walked away from, exactly. Well, that's classic. I guess you got to admire her for playing. She went in there with a game, and she played it to the end.
Now, Jessie, she tried, but like many other past Big Brother contestants that just slip into obscurity, I'm semi-quoting Hamster Watch, she tried to make an impression, but just didn't quite do it enough, and then was flushed out the door. You could tell she was just looking at these people going, I can't gel with these people.
You remember what she said in the very first episode? She's like, I'm the prettiest girl in the house.
Yep.
And I kind of mocked it at the beginning, but in the end, I believe she was the prettiest girl in the house. You know, who's the first guy that left? Jeremy.
Was he the
No,
first one?
no,
up the door?
no, that
No, the
doesn't
first
sound
guy
right.
was Master Ninja,
Oh,
David.
David. I follow him on Twitter, by the way.
Yeah, Evil Dick interviewed
I'm
him on his
I'm
Dick at Night
hoping-
show.
Oh, well, if I could spend all my time on the internet,
Oh, we also think, if you could, I thought you'd be watching all those Big Brother shows constantly.
what?
You'd be like, I'm hooked on Big Brother Africa now, dude. And then you're just
Oh.
moving to the next one. And
What?
I am watching like 3 of them
What?
at once. I watch some of this and then
You
this.
mean in December? I'll be like, hey, this is all the new Big Brother Africa,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I'd be like, I got internet. I'm watching nothing.
I got the translation. I got the dubbed copy.
I'm watching it all now.
Hey Ray, heard about Big Brother Africa? You thought you didn't give a shit about Big Brother America?
Yeah, I was going to
But
make him
now-
watch the UK one today and see how that affected him.
Were you? Maybe he'd like that one, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe Big Brother Mexico. Maybe he'd like that, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He would. I don't know. That show seemed to go on for a while. I remember watching that back when I had a regular television antenna, but I couldn't understand what was going on, and it seemed crazy. And it almost seemed like it wasn't Big Brother Mexico, like it was Big Brother some other country.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't tell. I'm trying to work a mic and roll a cigarette, folks. Yesterday, I had my tablet got stolen recently, so I haven't been able to follow up on my Twitter account and my email. But yesterday, I was able to check that shit, and I went from 10, which was the last time I had my tablet before it was stolen, and today I see it has jumped to 18.
Ah.
So I must be doing something right. And I'm following that. What the hell's her name? That crazy girl. Which one, you ask? Oh, she used to be on that show you used to watch all the time. Marty,
What show was that?
can't do that on television or one of those Nickelodeon shows. What the hell?
Oh, what are we talking about?
Oh, my Twitter.
Oh, you can't do that on television. What?
What's her name? That crazy girl. Howard Stern's always talking about.
The one that's Amanda Bynes.
Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, she had her own show on Nickelodeon.
She was also on one of those. It's like Saturday Night Live for kids, basically shows.
Yeah, it's all that or
Yeah. Okay.
one of those.
And then she got her own show on UPN or some shit. Anyway, she's super cute, and one of the guys in Howard Stern is like totally in love with her or something. Anyway, yesterday I got all excited. I thought Triple H was following me.
Oh yeah.
I totally got misled. And then when I clicked on it, it sent me to Triple H's real. Like, I'm not. Anyway, it sent me to Triple H's thing to sign on, right? To be his follower. So it totally. No, the guy got me anyway. 18, and so our power grows.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of those like the Eric the Actor fake Twitter accounts. And
Oh, what are we looking at? So that's Evil Dick, right? Oh, that's the.
yeah, he
Oh,
has
that's
his own
Dick at Night.
Dick at Night,
It's like Nick at Night.
where he sits around with past Big Brother contestants and talks about what's going on the
Well, that
new
sounds
season.
exciting and fun, dude. Just immersing yourself in the Big Brother world.
You could.
I try and follow as many Big Brother people on Twitter, but
Yeah. We usually get to stay in our little Big Brother mini community, but this year, because of all the crazy racist stuff that happened, a lot more of the world took notice of this season.
you think
Yeah.
you think that's really boosted the ratings?
I don't know if it's boosted the ratings, but I mean, news stories that went international over that shit. So.
They mentioned it on Howard Stern.
That's true.
So, they say any press is good press. Like in wrestling, They do the most disturbing things to each other. And you know it's all a show. It's all a show.
Until that time Richard Belzer got dropped on his head.
Yeah, well, that's just because he was a smartass. And that was back before the days.
Is that before or after the Groove Tube?
That was definitely after the Groove Tube.
Yeah, see, in stock, VHS tape, $83. Nemesis 2.
Wow.
The future just got darker.
Who's in that movie, Marty?
I can't see.
Classic. So
Nobody that I've ever heard of in that one.
But
see, that's put out by Warner Brothers. The second one,
he got picked up. The first one was so successful. So successful that Warner Brothers we got to have that. And Warner Brothers, those are the guys that put out Batman and all that stuff.
Now here's Nemesis 4.
They own DC, don't they? Warner Brothers?
I think so, or at least they work with them a lot. Nemesis 4, $25 VHS tape, put out by Eaton Entertainment. I've never heard of them before.
So what about Nemesis 3?
I'm trying to find that one.
Okay. Because that's where things changed. All right, so Nemesis 1, probably independent. Who put out that? That was small.
Yeah, that was small.
They put out that, shot it at Old Tucson and somewhere else. I'm smoking too many cigarettes. My throat is getting dry.
See, Nemesis 1 is only available on a Region 2 DVD.
Wow.
The only way to watch that in the States is on VHS. Tim Thomerson is in Nemesis 3 Time Lapse.
Wow.
You can get that one for $20 on a VHS tape. And that's another studio I've never heard of. So
nice.
The war continues. The terror has returned. Nemesis 3. Wow. They should make them watch Nemesis in the Big Brother house.
They haven't got to watch anything this year. There've been no luxury comps.
And where is that Pandora's box?
Yeah, well, they don't do that every year. That was a special twist last year.
Well, it's starting to become the tradition like Zingbot.
I saw some what the fuck was it?
Dingbat.
It was like an auction show, right? Where these guys went and appraised shit. Movie auction shit, and they went to some studio or went to some warehouse, and the Zingbot was there, like a thing that was rented out to. You know, what I mean, that's where they got the Zingbot from. Unless there are multiple Zingbots.
Put the suit back on. We got another year of Zingbot.
Wasn't last year the Zingbot passed out? They had to do CPR on the
what?
Last year, the year that. It wasn't last year. Was last year the year that Jeff and Jordan were on the show?
I think so, yeah.
For the second time?
Mm-hmm.
The Zingbot passed out because it was like too hot out there and he'd been in the suit too long. And it was a girl in the suit. It was a girl in the suit, I believe. I mean, look it up on Wikipedia. I'm pretty sure it happened. Somebody knows about that. It's not easy being a Zingbot. So I think McCranda is gonna lose. I mean, I really liked McRae when he started, and I still like McRae. I hear he has a podcast.
Yeah, he has a podcast. We're gonna have to check that out.
Did you haven't downloaded those shit? You didn't hear about that and just instantly just be like, wow, I need that.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about the McRae podcast.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just found out about that last night.
Oh, last night.
I was just tripping out because Zingbot attended Comic-Con 2011.
Were we there? That was the year before we went.
That
we
was
were there.
No, that's San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, okay, we're never there. Why don't we pretend we go to San Diego every year? Why don't we be like, yeah, we're going to San Diego?
Hey, Zingbot has a Twitter page.
I know. I follow him on Twitter, dude. Don't you?
No.
You ought to follow. So I think Amanda is, even though she's very entertaining, why do you try and draw so much attention to yourself, she said to Jesse. And she's like, you're in your underwear. And there's that.
Oh yeah.
She's just yeah. She's not inhibited in any way. Let me tell you that.
Last year, Zingbot passed out mid POV and had to be replaced.
Okay.
I gotta stop looking because there might have been a spoiler. Well, GMR.